Hey everyone, it's John. I'm on my news desk and trading desk today. Man, exciting news. Huge pump in XRP. Bought the dip yesterday. Unreal. Friday, February 6th, 2026 is today. We've got a lot of news to go over. Real quick, like and share, and please subscribe to my channel. My channel's getting a lot of traction. And wow, S&P's up, crude oil's up, the VIX is off 10%. Gold trade looks like it's back on. Stocks rebound, okay, on positive tech earnings. Wall Street bounces back as tech stocks recover and Bitcoin stops plunging. I bought the dip, I backed the truck up in Bitcoin and XRP, Solana, oh my goodness. And then the blockchain ETFs, they all pumped, and I took a huge trade profit out of those recently. Shutdown of Kenya's biofuel farms. Got a lot of news here. Philanthropic activity. McDonald's stock. News on Mickey D's Palantir. Oh my goodness. Uh, so let's go over the major market news. All right, stay with me to the end. I give you free alpha. It's not investment advice. This is just what I'm doing. So S&P minis up 57 points on a rebound. NASDAQ E100 minis up 130 points. The Dow up 800 points. The VIX off 1.32 at 19.53. The dollar, the Dixie at 97.54. The 10-year at 112-015. Crude oil is up fractionally at 63.82. Nat gas at 3.58. Gold up about $80 to 4,968. Silver's off about $1 at 75, about $76 to the ounce. So got a lot of news. IT's up today, energy, industrials, financials. Amazon, big news on Amazon, off 10%. Might sell some puts on Amazon today. Nvidia active, Tesla is active. Micron Technologies, Mr. Softy, Microsoft, SanDisk, Google's doing great. Advanced Micro Devices up 6%. Apple Computer, so and the chart of the day is NACO Industries, NC stock symbol. My goodness, stock's up 100. Huge pump here, over 70% the past year. So that's what we have on bar chart. So, man, I backed the truck up yesterday afternoon on XRP, had a huge dip. Ripple is down 25%, so I added to my position, and this morning, boom, it's up huge. So we got a nice trade on XRP Ripple. Active, again, Amazon, Nvidia, Tesla, Micron Technologies, Microsoft, and SanDisk. So these are exciting times here today. So stay with me to the end. I give you free alpha in what I'm looking at in the markets and everything. So again, make sure you read the risk disclosure. I'm running about 3 minutes. I'm going to do a shorter video today. So with that, let's take a look on Yahoo Finance. Ready? Yahoo Finance. All right, this is what we got. So Yahoo Finance is reporting, all right, Dow leads stocks higher in rebound from tech rout. So we got a lot of news with this tech rout. Is it for real, or is it just a temporary dippy dip and then the market rallies back? We shall see. So let's look at these news headlines. The Dow, this is, on Friday we got Wall Street is weighing whether AI fears behind this weak sell-off were exaggerated. Bitcoin's up nice, the Dow Jones is up. MicroStrategy, Bitcoin slide is taking strategy down with it. MicroStrategy though is up 17%. So is that a bear market rally, and then Bitcoin slides further, and then strategy goes with it? We shall see. Amazon sinks after vow to spend $200 billion on AI. All right, Novo, stratospheric rise into, wow, NVO stock symbol. BYD $60 billion wipeout in China EV market. Mid caps are the best play ahead of the U.S. midterms. Tesla awaits New York, Arizona, and Idaho to lift solar cells. Silver swings wildly as China buyers are backing off. So I've got a nice silver trade on. So AI trade splinters as investors get more selective. Meta's active, off about 2.5%. Amazon is downgraded. Roblox is upgraded. Bitcoin retakes 65,000 after biggest rout. I bought the dip. Oil falls after Iran says talks with U.S. were a good start. Man, we'll see. AI will accelerate, not replace our creators. So these are the news stories. Let's see the top gainers today. Liberty Global, Applied Digital. I own stock in Applied Digital. MicroStrategy's up 17%. Applied Digital's up 20%. So I might sell some calls on Applied Digital today. So that's what I'm looking at. Losers, biggest losers today: Molina Healthcare, Hub Group, Stellantis with Chrysler. Don't buy a Chrysler. Oof. So let's open up the option montage on, let's see this, on Applied Digital, APLD. Thanks, appreciate it. All right, so on my trading desk, let's look at Applied Digital. Might do a trade here live. Applied Digital. So might sell some calls on. Let's look at the option montage. Now stay with me to the end. I'm running about 7 minutes, so market's active today, man, with this rebound in tech. So we shall see. All right, let's see the call options. They should have 7-day expiration on the calls. Just out of the money calls. The 33.50 calls on Applied Digital are up 417%. That's in 7 days. Let's roll out to 70 days in April. 17 April. So the $33 call on Applied Digital is up 73%. And we've got decent open interest. All right, so we might do a trade on Applied Digital where we buy the stock and then sell a covered call and then go underneath the market. Say, let's look at the 25s. That wouldn't be a bad trade. We sell it's just incredible. Applied Digital up huge. So we're going to look at that a little later. Now stay with me to the end though. I just kind of go over my trading plan. A lot of news in geopolitics. Got a build up in the Middle East with China. The China trade for precious metals is on. My goodness. Silver bullion pumping again. Bitcoin's up. So took a huge profit out of Bitcoin in the last couple days. Bought the dip, DCA'd it. Got a weed eater behind me, so you'll hear it. So bought the dip the last couple days in blockchain, BKCH, and then block. Sold it today, not my entire position, but took a huge profit out of BKCH and then block, BLOK. And then FSOL, Solana, I added to my Solana position and then purchased FSOL, which is up 7% today, which is the Fidelity Solana ETF. So that's the only value I could find was in the blockchain space. So I did real well with it. Fidelity Solana Fund. Again, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just me. Make sure you read the risk disclosure below. So these are the news stories that we have today. Now, one of the things you want to look at too is looking at the volatility in earnings. We're in earnings season. So this time is time of the year where the earnings is exciting, trying to get through the earnings season. So with that, we have, let's look at all right, top gainers. Liberty Global, again, Lumen Technologies is up 8%. So these are good stocks to sell calls on. Man, so we have that. Then we look at what stocks are pumping today. I'm just trying to concentrate on my trades here while I get the weed eater behind me, so that's all I can do. All right, Fidelity Solana Fund. So my trading plan today is I'll dollar cost average Bitcoin today again. I'll dollar cost average SPY ETF. It's up again today, pumping. I'll dollar cost average BKCH and Block BLOK, even though they're up 12% and 7% respectively. I'll dollar cost average ETHE, bought it, DCA'd it a couple days and now it pumped. And then FSOL for Solana. So, what's going on with MicroStrategy? Let's look at that stock today. MSTR, Strategy Inc. Bitcoin dips 50% and Strategy then dips 75%. Strategy's up huge today at 125, short rally. So that's what we have on Strategy. I don't run commercials on my channel, but you can check out this ebook that I recently penned on Kindle. It's titled AI Raspberry Pi Course, Deploying Intelligent Projects on the Edge on Kindle edition. So AI Raspberry Pi Course, you can check out the links below, using designing intelligent projects with AI and Raspberry Pi. So check it out, tell me what you think. So enough on that. So, this Strategy, let's look at the option on Strategy. Call options expires in 7 days, up 131%. The puts are off huge, just out of the money puts on Strategy, off 65%. Active stock, oh boy, what's Michael Saylor going to do? Is Bitcoin going to go to zero and then Strategy gets bought out? Or is Strategy going to recover from this and then issue more debt or stock? So we shall see. So sorry for the distraction. If you can hear, got a lawn maintenance crew here. So I'm running about 12 minutes. I might end the video here. But everyone have a great day, and huge pump on XRP Ripple, and that was a great trade. Oh my goodness, XRP pumps. Let's see here, the different Ripple was way oversold. XRP is now up 17%, huge pump to $1.1507, and I bought this huge dip yesterday on XRP, so now it's pumping on a short squeeze. So I don't know if it's sustainable or not, but I took a nice profit out of it. So make sure you read the risk disclosure below, and it's just information, it's just myself on my trading desk. Silver bullion, let's take a look at it. All right, silver bullion is volatile. China, the Shanghai silver bullion's up all right today. Let's take a look at it. So the weed eater shut down, so I can kind of talk and focus a little bit better. So looking at the precious metals trade, boy, this thing has saved me so many times you won't believe it. The silver American Eagles. So as a trader, I own the physical commodities also too. Kathy Woods bought the dip in Advanced Micro Devices, so that's interesting. AMD is a beast of a trader. Long-term trends here on the futures. Let's look at a futures overview today. I like bar chart, they do great work. Silver bullion. Where are we at? It's off fractionally, so about flat. But gold bullion's back up. So we shall see. Got a sell signal on the short-term trade on silver on the 26 March contract. So that's what we have. I'm selling part of my bags of silver bullion on the e-commerce and then looking at the weighted alpha on the bar chart and say, well, what commodity is the worst performing as far as its weighted alpha is concerned. Again, this is just me doing my own research for myself. The performance leaders here on the bar chart for weighted alpha is, let's take a look. In the last trailing TTM, or the last 52 weeks. So I'm a seller. Okay, silver bullion has a positive 122.46 positive weighted alpha. I know a lot of you, if you're not traders or speculators, this doesn't make any sense to you. So I'm selling my silver bullion bags, with that weighted alpha, platinum, palladium, gold, lithium, cattle, coppers, pumping. And then look at the bottom of the list on the weighted alpha, it's orange juice, and then Ethereum futures, and then ETH micro, and then cocoa, and then Bitcoin micro. So I'm very bullish, and my FOMO trade is ETH futures. So I'm buying the dip in Ethereum. It's a strong sell too. Ethereum's 100% downtrend on bar chart. Long-term indicators support a continuation of trend. So whenever an asset, commodity goes into this position of having the negative weighted alpha of being the weakest, that's what I FOMO into. Silver bullion 4 years ago was in the same position that Ethereum is today, where it had a huge price dip, so I was backing the truck up. And then the same thing with Bitcoin. Looking at Bitcoin, Bitcoin's in the top 100% downtrend. Let's look at this. Currencies, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is, all right, the 52-week TTM is 126,000 approximately. The low is 60,500 approximately. So with that, what is the technical opinion on Bitcoin right now? And the answer is, it's up 8% today, but its bar chart technical opinion is 100% sell with the strongest term outlook. So silver bullion was the same thing 4 years ago. So with that, I'm a buyer of Bitcoin. And so now it's up 8% today, but I don't know if that's really sustainable. So, the recent DCAs that I've done on the Bitcoin, I sell it when it pumped up. So it was like a 20% swing for me the last couple days in price. So expect volatility, and then, tell me what you think. Leave comments below. Run at about 18 minutes, and check out my ebook on Raspberry Pi. You can build these small microcomputers on Raspberry. So, man, Bitcoin up about 9% today. Unreal. So silver's just hanging in there. I don't know if it was a dead cat bounce or not, but so that's what we have today, everyone. Trading plan, DCA Bitcoin, scalped it out for several thousand point profit overnight. SPY ETF, in the stock market. BKCH up huge today, over like 13 to 14%. I'll DCA BKCH, Block, ETHE, and then FSOL for Solana. And I also purchased some Solana also too. So I like Solana, it's oversold. So we shall see. I say this every day, I give thanks for my abundant supply now manifested. I have it now. So thanks everyone. It's John on his trading desk and news desk. Have a great day, and let the trend be your friend. All right, thanks everyone.